I'm sure that most of you know Candy Crush and Puzzle Bubble, but what do they have in common with procrastination? But more importantly, how studying the mechanics behind these two games can reveal a hidden secret to beat procrastination. Hey guys, I'm Vincent. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For those who don't know me, I've created this channel to help people reaching their goals in their professional and their personal lives by sharing some advice with them. If you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe. But first, what do Candy Crush and Puzzle Bubble have in common? If you already played these games, the answer might be quite obvious. The goal of these two games is to group the stones or the bubbles of the same size, color, or shape to make them disappear and progress through the game. So what's the link with procrastination, you might wonder? When you procrastinate, you postpone eliminating from the task list the task that you're not working on. By not doing so, you're not discovering what's coming after. Once you empty your task list, what's coming after is other tasks, but of different color, different shape. When I was procrastinating, my task list was not really appealing. I had some fines to pay. I still had to book my appointment to the dentist. I don't know what's in your list, but I can imagine that you also have some tasks that might not be so appealing, just like attending a class, calling your grandma, or sorting your wardrobe. And I get it, and there's no urgency to empty this list anyway, so to say, to play the game. But what if once you empty the list, the game really starts? Because yeah, bubbles keep on appearing, and if you don't pop them out, you can't access to the next level. You might ask me, why playing a game where the reward is getting other tasks for completing your task in the first place? It's because the new tasks are more rewarding. Just like in the game, the stones turns into gems and have some special abilities. Instead of thinking regularly of cleaning your wardrobe, wouldn't you want to think instead of your next great project you want to start? Aren't you curious to discover what other meaningful tasks are really meant for you? Yes, some regular tasks will come over and over, like watering your plant, cleaning your room, going to the gym. But by showing to the game that you can regularly make these tasks disappear, will still grant you some more rewarding tasks. Just like in Puzzle Bubble, you still have some basic color from level 1 that keeps on appearing despite being at level 5. But procrastinating and delaying working on your task won't make them disappear. Just like in Puzzle Bubble, the bubbles keep on appearing and can worsen your situation. For example, if you're not paying bills or you're not taking care of your health. And there's a final question that I would like to address. Can we decide to simply not play the game? Because even if I present it as a game, at the end of the day, it's still work that has to be accomplished. So sure, you can decide to not play the game for a while, but I'm sure you know the feeling that will come if you pause the game for too long. A feeling of guilt or stress might be coming up, and you simply won't be able to enjoy your holidays. The back of your mind is charged with so many tasks that you have to accomplish. The best way to enjoy your holidays is actually to have your task list empty. Just like in Puzzle Bubble, if you manage to clean all your bubbles, you will have so much empty space that you can decide where to sort the colors of each of the bubbles that are arriving. Having more space makes the game more enjoyable. To conclude, I hope that you are seeing procrastination from a different lens now. Isn't it funny to think that Candy Crush and Puzzle Bubble are both the poison and the cure? The poison because when you are playing games, you are most likely procrastinating on some important tasks. But it's also a cure, as if the game mechanics were a hidden secret that you might never have seen. The secret is a recipe to beat procrastination. If you like this content, don't hesitate to let me know in the comment, to give a like or to subscribe, and even share with a friend that will like this type of content. See you in the next video. Cheers!